against the Wizards in Washington.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave their white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. Both shots good from the stripe. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The floater, and he sinks the layup. Irving's got 6.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Freak with it. Here's Nurkic. In the corner, it's Freak. And again, Denver, no good.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Irving misses.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. 4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with David Blatt.
Kevin, I asked what part of their offensive scheme he feels most confident in today, and he said it's probably the depth of perimeter shooting talent that they've got. He said our guys can flat out shoot it, and you're going to see it today. Gentlemen?
Thanks, Doris. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, because that's really the only way that you can force the defense to spread out and extend itself, and when that happens, then other opportunities are created.
And a wide-open look for Freak. And Denver again with the bucket.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Irving, and it's blocked by Andrews. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Freak, number 1.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Freak with it. He's picked up by Irving. Nurkic kicks to Freak. Back to Nurkic. Chandler outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Andrews. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Irving drives in. Love wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Kevin, I got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. Second in fewest turnovers per game. And converting turnovers into points was a specialty of theirs. I mean, they ranked second in that category.
And back to those assist numbers. I mean, they were maybe the most enjoyable team to watch in the league last season. Just the way they moved the ball, the fluidity with which they operated.
And Cleveland making a change here. Smith has checked in. And it's Freak missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Smith. Last season's performance for him averaged about 13 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Tony Snell's checked in for Kobe. Denver also making some changes. Stokes has checked in for Reed. Alinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Moutier in for Courtney Lee. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Right side, Irving. 3-pointers, Snell, and that one's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Andrews passes to Stokes. Freak dishes to Gallinari. Passes it to Andrews. The feed to Stokes. And Gallinari kicks to Freak. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Mudiay with the basket.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Irving passes to Snell. With the shot. And again, it's Cleveland.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Andrews. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Back to Irving. And Smith gets double-teamed. Irving with a clean look. Again, Irving missing.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
A minute 20 left to play here in the first. Now, Freak, and taken away by Johnson. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And he gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
When they play the game like this.
Vasquez, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Freak kicks to Stokes. Out to the right wing. Now here's Freak. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here is Smith. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Washington. Snell, no good. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. And it's Freak missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Snell, that's good. Snell's got 5 points so far.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Gallinari dishes to Freak. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. For 3, Smith. No good on that last second attempt there. And Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career after a long and illustrious career coaching over in Europe. Talked about the difference coaching abroad.
There's just a lot more practice time. And when the games come, you're still playing 2, maximum 3 times a week. You know, here you could be playing 4 or 5 times a week. And your practice time is going to be limited, and your ability to change things is going to be limited. You know, adjustments can and will be made and should be made, but you got to be a lot more pointed.
And Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball history, Clark, and he's done a great job in his first season with the Cavaliers in the NBA, but nothing he did overseas certainly can compare to this.
And, you know, that's why, Kevin, people always talk about it in terms of being a marathon and not a sprint. And there's nothing that compares to the NBA grind. Nothing is comparable to it.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Denver, for Reed and Nurkic in the middle. Lee out there with Freak, and it's Chandler in at the 3.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
There's the steal. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's O'Neal. Rebound by Nurkic.
You know what? His finishing ability not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Cleveland leading by 4. Vasquez passes to Sloan. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Chandler. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Chandler's got 5 points so far.
And checking out some stats for Sloan.
We got him. He did
Last season. 5 points a game last year. 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular. And sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Bryant. The pass to Love. Crafty move. And another miss by Cleveland.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. Nurkic kicks to Freak. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Kobe's got the ball. Johnson dishes to Kobe. Lee with the block. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Andrews. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Fareed the pass to Chandler. Here's Andrews. Offline with his 3. For Cleveland, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. The drive by Love. Shot's good. Love's got his second bucket tonight.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
In the corner, it's Freak. Shot from the wing. Good on the jump shot.
Let's go.
Freak's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Cavaliers leading. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Will Barton, he's checked in for Lee. Johnson kicks to O'Neal. O'Neal a screen on Chandler. The high post shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. For Denver, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Freak with it. 11 points in the game. Clock at 6. Back to Nurkic. The dish now to Freak. Barton, Fareed trying to get open from beyond the arc and then some. Barton's got his first 3 points of the game. Cavaliers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Here's Andrews. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Kobe dishes to Johnson. Irving, good look. Another miss by Irving.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Andrews. Offensive rebound. Here's Nurkic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Nurkic has got 6 points.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here is Irving. He had 22 points in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking it.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points.